Hi there, guys. This is Keep It Real Blabs. As you can tell by my name, we like to blab about mostly liars. That's why it's Keep It Real. Welcome back. We are going to be doing a vintage react. Remember the Optavia days? Optavia, whatever. The diet, the MLM diet. Yeah. This is after her big old high from Octavia when she comes crashing down, and it is glorious, isn't it? Um, this one was just. I remember watching this one when it first came out, and I swear I could not stop laughing because everyone was telling her what was gonna happen, and she decided she knew better. So I wasn't expecting this. Is the react today? So let's get into it.
Hey guys, so it's
Do all that good stuff, like sub, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think.
day one of me being on Optavia, and let's do this thing. I got my box. I'm gonna do an unboxing for you guys, but I have to eat 30 minutes of waking up and drink a cup of water.
Like, that's so hard, really. You don't need to tell a 600-pound woman that she needs to eat. But honestly, in what world did she think this was gonna work for her? Does she not know herself? Is she freaking stupid? I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, she really has IQ issues, as in, you know.
Water. This is way over a cup, but chug. So if you're new to my channel
That
or
was a sip, miss.
you haven't seen already, I have to eat
Oh, no.
5 of their foods a day and then 1 lean and green a day, which I can explain later in this video. This video is going to be my first week on Optavia. Gotta learn how to pronounce it still. And I kind of just want to share my journey with that. I do want to say that my starting weight for this.
Look at just this. This makes me feel like I have asthma. Like all that fat just accumulated around my neck. No, what the hell, girl? Even her earring is just like going into the fold.
Well, my
Disgusting.
overall starting weight ever is 560. That was a month ago. But my starting weight on this, as of today, is 553.4. So I am down like 6.6 this month. So I've opened the first fueling and I'm going to eat.
Imagine losing 6 pounds as a 600-pound. I don't care what weight she says. Fuck it, she's 600 pounds. Imagine just losing that amount of weight in a month. That's freaking so silly to me.
Eat this and try this on camera. It's the cranberry honey nut granola bar. So I chose something that I feel like might be my least favorite just to kind of get that first taste out of the way.
I'm pretty sure you were able to choose what you wanted in your Optavia thing, right? I don't care if I'm saying it incorrectly. It doesn't matter. Um, I mean, just let me know if I am, but I don't. Not really all that important. Um, why would you pick flavors that you're not gonna like? Excuse me. Sorry, I just had dinner.
I know that's probably a weird way to think, but let's try it. I'm really nervous.
And I feel that she's nervous because if it's not good enough, it's not going to satisfy, and it's her like in the way like she's not going to get that high that she wants. Because let's be for real, she gets high off of food. So if that's not good, that means she's not gonna get that dopamine. She's not gonna get that euphoria, and no, we can't have that around here.
It's so good. It tastes exactly like what you think it tastes like. Cranberry honey nut granola bar. So I have to eat every 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna set my alarm for that. So
Imagine setting your alarm to eat when you weigh 600 pounds. That is so stupid. God damn, girl.
a video of this unboxing for you guys.
And she hasn't gotten better. She hasn't gotten smarter. She hasn't learned from her mistakes. She just keeps pushing harder. Just keeps like, ugh. She is just unbelievable, man.
Okay, y'all. I got
Pretty colors.
of my feelings.
Feelings.
Ready to go.
Remember when she couldn't even say feelings? Her feelings, which is more correct when it comes to her. She is eating her feelings, and these are her feelings. If they're not good, she's not going to be feeling very great, so she's going to go eat something else.
I'm either, because these will not fit in the cabinet, so I have them in these containers, by the way, 3 of them. I'm thinking about setting them on the counter, but if it takes up too much space.
Man, they had so much counter space in that house. Like, I would freaking kill to have that. It's just so nice. I have one of those alley kitchens where you can't freaking do anything. Just got like this amount of cabinet, I mean, of counter space, literally that, and it sucks.
Which our counter is pretty big, which I'm grateful for. If it takes up too much space, we have a pretty big dining room, and I'll just set it on, I don't know, like,
I would be so enraged living with someone like her, weighing that much, taking up that much space. On top of that, I need to freaking look at her freaking diet food everywhere. Diet food is just gonna go stale and old because we know damn well she ain't eating it. Mm-mm. I will be throwing that shit out. Or just throwing it in her room. It's like, no, you keep this shit in your room.
a table in the corner. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think the packaging is so...
They really just let her do whatever there. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's she was living with 3 other adults. Nobody stood up to this woman? Seriously?
flippin' cute. Like, it's so colorful and stuff. But yeah. And Becky and I are going out to her sister's today, so I'm already gonna be having temptation staring at me right in the face. So I am going to be packing for...
Bitch, all you need is to freaking take a mirror with you and just look at yourself whenever you want to freaking eat something that you don't want, that you shouldn't be. But no, of course, Amber loves the way she looks. She thinks she's the most beautiful thing in the world. So in her case, it wouldn't work. You know, for most of us, be like, I'm huge. Like, let me put this shit down.
4 more feelings just in case we get home late. And then if we do get home late, I'll have my lean and green as my last meal, which I don't want to do. So we'll see. So we just got back from hanging out at Becky's sister's. There was pizza. It looked good. But with this program, I noticed that I didn't feel as compelled to have a piece because I knew
Of course, it's always with anything new, it's like the best thing in the world. Oh no, this is great. It's working out. It's working out so well, guys. I know you're saying that I shouldn't do it, but no, I know better. I know myself. And then a day later, I don't know what to do. I want this. I want that. Wait, what is it? She's like, oh, I can't have any of it. When she's finally just like breaking down over them having like a barbecue or something.
I couldn't. In the past,
She felt it was easier because she knew that she couldn't, guys. Pizza. Remember though, she's not a pizza girly, so you know, it's easy because she doesn't like pizza.
Everything else I've ever done, counting calories or Weight Watchers, I was able to have pizza even if I was eating healthy.
Her freaking logic for this is so backwards. It really is. So because you have a little bit more breathing room in a diet, that means that she cannot control a damn thing. But when you tell her, no, you can't have any of it, then that helps. But then no, it doesn't, because then having those limitations will make her want to binge. So, yo, it's just circular. That's her logic. It's fucking circular. It just doesn't go anywhere.
I would still convince myself that a piece was okay. This time, it didn't even happen. Stuck to everything I was supposed to today. And here is my lean and green for the night. We just have some chicken with a little bit of seasoning. So that's my lean, a condiment. Another condiment I used is this herb stuff. I also used a teaspoon of oil. So that's
probably one of her best looking meals.
Fat. Over here, I have another fat, which is the balsamic dressing. And then we have, obviously, the green. Tons of spinach. And
would the balsamic dressing be whatever? Would that be considered a fat? I think not like an olive oil or something. Or how much fat does this thing have?
My optional snack, I chose just to have some pickles on the side. So yum. Hey guys, so we are on day 2, February 2nd.
Hey girl, looking very marshmallowy, aren't you? She looks like so plush, right? That's freaking creepy. But I mean, like, she looks like you could just lay down on her, but she probably thinks so.
And I just woke up. So I'm having a dark chocolate cherry shake. And I'm gonna do a taste test for you guys. I'm gonna put more water in it.
I would use milk. I would use like some fat-free milk, skim milk. I can't have those like just with water. It tastes like crap.
Because I noticed that yesterday when I had the strawberry one, that it
you didn't
says
like
put a cup of water in there, but I think it tastes better with a little
Well,
bit
I
more.
mean, it would taste better if she would use some skim milk and put it in the blender. It, you know, it fills up like with what is it? It gets the air in it. I forget what it's called, but it takes up more room in your stomach because there's a lot of air in it.
Actually, a lot better.
Does that make sense? It does, right? Well, I'm just stupid. I could be stupid, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but
That's better. For sure. So far, I think
dude, the
the
freaking scabs. Look at these things, man. Oofa. Oh, she looks so unwell. So unwell.
steaks are my least favorite, but everything else I've tried has been really good. So today I actually weighed in at 550.0. So in the first day I lost 3.4. Of course, it's gonna come off pretty quickly because your girl is big and you gotta lose that water weight. That's important. Water weight really messes with the blood flow to your heart and all that. Like, you don't need water weight, it's just not good. So I wanted to give...
She says this as she has freaking legs filled with fluid. Yeah, okay, Amber.
just like a little update on how I'm feeling.
God damn, girl.
And kind of like where my
Her
thoughts...
freaking eyes sink into her face. She's lost all of her facial features. She really has.
are today.
And
like I
nowadays, she doesn't really look much better. I don't care how you think you look, Amber. You don't look much better.
said, it's day 2. I'm currently just in the spot of, I had my number 2 feeling maybe less than an hour ago. How I'm feeling is like really good.
The feeling did not sound any different than how I'm feeling.
I haven't had any cravings. I'm not hungry. Like, before my feeling number 2, I was just like, I'm not even hungry. So yeah, this food and the way I'm eating definitely takes away cravings. I know it's only day 2.
You're so stupid.
And this food does make you feel fuller because it's healthy and it's nutritional and it's low carb, but high protein, the right amount of fiber, you know, things like that.
Nothing that she said made sense except for the more fiber, maybe. I mean, yeah, more fiber. But everything else, absolutely no nonsense.
This is a very drastic difference.
And those are not nutritional food. That's not nutritious food, Amber. It's just freaking just generic bars that you can get from the store. You could have gotten all that shit that you bought. I think how much did she spend in that? Do you guys remember? Everything that she bought, she could have gotten from freaking Walmart, much cheaper.
From how
at least she would have wasted a little bit less money. I think she ended up giving this stuff to Rafe and her husband. I mean, her wife. I don't know what fucking Raph goes by now these days, but it was them.
And I can already feel myself, like, every time I go sit in bed or something, I'm just like, I could take a nap right now. So I've been told that day 2 I might get a headache, which I don't have one yet. Day 3 I'm gonna become sluggish. Day 4 still sluggish, lack of energy, headaches. Like,
so she's already preparing, right, for failure. She's expecting all of this stuff. This freaking bitch is so freaking big. I don't know why she thinks that she's gonna be feeling this way. You're not, Amber. Gosh, you can sustain yourself by not even freaking eating. Honestly, that's not what you should do. But I'm just saying, like, you can afford to skip a few meals.
It's gonna be,
and you'll be completely fine.
One of the
I'd be feeling a little bit better because you're not freaking so weighed down by food.
Worst days, so I'm very nervous for that. But day 5, that's when fat burning is supposed to start, and that's when my energy goes right back up. So okay, I'm excited for that day. Okay, you guys, welcome to day 3. So it is the end of the night, like way at night. And I have a little story time for you guys. So
oh guys, let's get ready.
Let's get into it. Yesterday, mentally, physically, I felt incredible. I don't think that there is a time that I have done a program or a weight loss journey diet situation.
I hear one of the dogs whimpering. What the hell?
Where I felt as good as I did, and that's just 100% honesty. I was getting into,
but remember, she's feeling great. She's feeling wonderful. She hasn't felt this way in so long or ever. But let's see what happens.
To my head so bad. Day one, everything that I ate from the program, I liked. I enjoyed all the tastes. I wasn't hungry at all. Day two, I wasn't hungry at all either. But the situation was,
What?
every
Amber.
single thing I tried as my first three, was it three? Yeah. My first three fuelings, when I'm supposed to have 5 a day, they all were disgusting. And I'm
Okay, so you know what? What someone would do is, okay, these, not for me. I don't like these. I'm just gonna keep eating the other ones. So let's see what she does.
just being honest. Everyone's taste buds are different. I get it. The first two things I was able to eat and just like not enjoy. The third thing I was literally
So not get high.
gagging. And that's not an exaggeration. Like I literally almost puked.
So instead of just putting it aside and saying, okay, not for me. This flavor is not for me. Whatever it was, soup or something. I think it was like a soup, she says.
It was the like chicken soup one. I don't know the texture of it. It was just, it took every ounce of me to finish that. It was just.
And why would you even finish it, right? If you don't like it, yo, this is gross. Not having this one. Let's eat something else. Maybe one of the ones that you had the day before.
Disgusting. Ugh. So I was starting to get down and out at that point. At that point, I had some
that was all that was needed, guys. All that was needed was one day where she didn't like the food. That's it. So let's see what else happens.
friends over. We were about to have more people over. We were gonna have a bonfire, and I was just like, "Is this even worth it? Like, this food sucks." But
is it even worth it to go on a diet and save my life? Is it even worth it to attempt to help myself in any sort of possible way? Is it even worth it to not be a freaking loser for one fucking day?
Really doesn't. Everything I had the day prior was great. And then the two feelings that I had later on yesterday in the day were great. It's just, there are going to be some things I don't like, just like in the real world. Yep. And there's going to be some things I love. The good thing about this is you don't have to eat the ones that you don't like. You can send them back and
they'll
send you your favorites back to you. So that's awesome. So we were having a bonfire and everyone was sitting around with their hot dogs and their chips and their this and their that. And I'm just like, can't have any of it.
Like, as though she hasn't had enough hot dogs, chips, blah 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 for a freaking lifetime. But no, remember when she was used to be sitting in the back where on when they were using the bonfire, freaking looking like a freaking monster there. But no, can't have any of it.
Like emotionally, I was a wreck, but like physically, I felt so good. My mind and my brain was like, it's like a fog was lifted. It's wild. It's a really wild ride. So
clear mind, physically feeling good. Maybe not feeling great, emotionally, but physically, I'm feeling good. I can think clearly. I can think clearer. But what are we gonna do?
And it felt really good. But again, I was living in fear and I was trying to find tons of excuses.
Living in fear. I'm feeling good physically. I can think clearer, but I'm in fear.
Just to quit. I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to find every excuse.
And this is the epitome of what Amberlynn Reed is. A quitter. She talks the talk, cannot do the walk. I mean, figuratively and literally.
To quit. And I found one. And so I got to thinking. I was like, how many calories?
She should feel so ashamed of herself for saying that, for even thinking that way. But I mean, we already knew that's what was gonna happen. But she's like, so she was looking for every excuse, and I found one. Yeah, Amber, you're sick.
Am I eating in a day doing this program? So I logged everything into MyFitnessPal from day 1 and day 2, and it was only about 900 calories. So I got a little freaked out.
So what does she do? Does she add in maybe some more fuelings? Does she add in maybe a bit more, like another lean and green or something? Let's see what she does. I don't even know why I'm doing this. We know what she does. She fails.
I honestly was freaking out. I'm gonna be real. I know a lot of
because this is what this big girl is freaking out over. Being on a diet, eating calories that not a freaking extravagant amount of calories, less than 900 calories. Oh my god, no, she's gonna drop dead, man. Look at this girl. She is freaking fading away before our eyes. That's what she thinks.
Patients eat around that amount. It's like 900, 1200, and then eventually they eat 1500. And that's how it is with this program. You start off.
Yeah, and she's always said, no, I'm not like the people on 600 pound life, right? Those people have been more they've been able to achieve a lot more than she has in 11 years. um then she is living the epitome of that lifestyle. The 600-pound life, freaking banging on door, how you call it, on walls to get people's attention, not freaking washing with a bucket, eating everything. Oh god, girl. But no, she is, no, I'm too cute for that. I'm dainty.
by eating 900. And then once you get
She
close
thinks because she films herself from here and up, she's all this, none of that matters. It's what's up here.
to goal, you start eating more, and they start teaching you how to not eat their feelings, but choose healthier meals throughout the day. And eventually your calories do rise and get higher. And I started getting freaked out. I also had a lot of people in my ear telling me, yeah, 900 calories seems too little and all this stuff.
Oh, I wonder who was saying that. Was it just like the voices in her head? I don't think anybody will be telling, let me give her some grace here. 550 pounds that she's saying she weighs. A 550-pound woman that she said 900 is too little for her. Absolutely no one. No one. No.
And I was just like getting scared. But the thing was, I wasn't hungry at all. I felt
Not hungry. Feeling good. Physical, everything is fit. Physically, I'm good. Mentally, I'm good.
satisfied. And every time it was time to eat again, I was like, I wasn't even hungry. And I just felt really, really good. So I messaged my health coach and I told her I don't think I can do this anymore.
So she messaged her MLM person. Most likely someone who has no idea what the fuck they're doing anyway. But at least they do give her some good advice.
I ended up having brown rice that night, which you're not allowed to have on program. And I had a cup of noodle. So
you know what though? Even if she had just eaten the brown rice and the cup of noodle, she still would have been able to lose weight. She would have kept losing weight because she is so massive.
I ended the day at about 1,600 calories.
Yeah, and that's freaking perfect. That is still freaking perfect for her.
So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna stop doing Optavia and I am just going to, eat less and eat healthy.
So the same old thing that she has always done, right? Same old thing. She knows her track record on that, but she knows better.
Why am I doing Optavia? Like, this was the worst idea I've ever came up with. Like, I was really beating myself up. Like, you guys have no idea. All
So
because
stupid.
I was terrified about the amount of calories I was consuming.
Not because she's overeating and having 5 plus 5,000, 5K calories a day, but because it was 1,600 calories, 900 calories and 1,600 calories. Yeah, it's time where I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna, oh, I'm fainting. My blood sugar is going low. I can't, red alert, red alert. So stupid, man. So stupid.
My coach was super kind and super understanding, and she kept pushing me. She was like, you can do this. I know you can. Like, just give it another week. Give it another try.
Yeah.
And I wasn't listening to her. I was just like, I really don't think I can do it.
Even though I don't support MLMs or anything, but at least they did give her good advice. They said, hey, at least give it a little bit more time before you give up. It's only been 3 days.
This, and I was finding every excuse not to, because I'm so just like mental. Like, let's be real.
Yeah,
She was giving me ideas and ways to where I could eat around 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day, which is so much better because a person my size, you need to lose weight or you're gonna die. So
dude, I can't stand it. Her dog is whimpering and she keeps talking to the freaking phone. Like, do you not give a shit? I mean, we know she doesn't. She ended up just dropping Rarity off in another state.
Like, even Dr. Now from My 600-Pound Life gives his patients a 1,200 calorie diet in the beginning, and they eat even less after surgery. So if you're getting
what's the problem, Amber?
Nutrients and this and that, then eating low calorie is okay, especially someone my size. So I woke up today and I weighed in at 550.6, so that's a 0.6 weight gain because of the sodium, and that's really the only thing I can think of, because that cup of noodle, I'm gonna be real, it has a lot of sodium in it, because Optavia is very low sodium.
Dude, she really needs to see a weight loss instantly, or if not, she freaking goes berserk. That's not how the body works. Like, even when she has a bad day, a bad night of sleep, that's enough for her to just quit. You need to give your body a little bit of time so that it can adjust to what the fuck is going on. Like, she really expects it to just, you know, be able to shit out all these pounds, but she doesn't realize you gaining at even a faster rate. She she's gained up to 10 pounds in one day. That's insanity. But oh god, a weight gain of point 0.6. This is yeah, I can't eat 1600 calories, so I'm just gonna give up, I guess. You know, poor me.
So I was retaining a lot of water
Yeah,
from
and
this.
you understand this. You understand that it's the sodium. You can't just go ahead and just drink some more water and, you know, fix your diet for today. What are we gonna do though?
Deciding to eat that cup of noodle, and I drank a lot of water and I was holding on to it. It was just like a mess.
That's not how that works. You're so stupid.
So I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm not doing Optavia. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I ended up making a really healthy meal, and then I just felt binge crazy. Like, I just wanted to binge on everything. So I ended up having pasta. Like, it was a mess. And when I was being super strict on Optavia, I didn't have that urge.
This woman needs to be an inpatient so bad. She thinks it's a joke. She really thinks it's a joke. But she's only trolling herself. The joke is on her when she has a heart attack. It's gonna happen. Um, Something bad is gonna happen to her, and she thinks it's just, you know, being all loose, fancy free. You know, not having to worry about anything. All she's thinking about right now is like her ex, not realizing a heart attack can be around the corner. Anything could be around the corner. Her tripping and falling could be her downfall. She lives by herself. Um, if anything were to happen where she can't even freaking get up and get to a phone or anything, she's in fucking big trouble. Um, Thank goodness she stopped drinking, supposedly. We don't even know. But imagine this woman being drunk, falling, um, knocking herself out. She's dead. She's done. And she is not going to be reaching an old age. So it's just very funny that she used to make she had a TikTok where she's like, you know, back in my youth, and she's like, you know, has like the filter with gray hair and shit like that. She's not going to get to that point ever. Ever. No, that's not happening, Amber. You're not reaching any sort of old age.
To binge. I didn't
So,
have
I mean, I guess, you know, live it up now.
cravings. It's wild. It was wild.
And I know that's harsh, but if she were a loved one of mine, that's exactly what I would be telling them. Because in no freaking way am I going to be watching someone that I love eat themselves to death. It's like, you either do it away from me or get some help. Because I'm not being part of this shit.
Like, Optavia really takes that away from you.
And so she found something that can help her. Whether or not, whatever. I don't know whether or not it does, because no one in their right mind would stop something that's actually working. So she found something that's actually helping her. So instead of keeping with it, she's just gonna go back to what she already knows. She has proof, video proof, that it does not work, that she cannot do that. But she found something that works. So, but no, she's gonna throw that in the garbage and she's gonna go right back to what doesn't work. So stupid.
And I know it was only 2 days that I was on it, but
Jesus,
I feel ashamed that
you should.
thought that this program
No. Do not feel ashamed. Is that what you're gonna say? Feel ashamed that she thought the program
gonna work for me. For
Okay, no, you shouldn't feel ashamed that you thought the program would work for you, Amber. Not at all. You should be feeling ashamed that you are this much of a quitter and you're this much of a loser in life. You found something that works from it. At least take the bits and pieces of that plan that helped you and implement it into your diet. You don't have to freaking go all or nothing for everything. She could actually just take all the foods that she did like and use those and put a little bit, you know, make maybe another, you know, 1 or 2 meals at home. But when you feel like snacking, maybe snack on one of the things from the Optavia shit. But no, she just freaking, she gives up on everything in life, man. It's all or nothing. So stupid. And back then, she wasn't talking about BPD or anything. So this nowadays, it's my BPD. It's all or nothing because of my BPD. Back then, it's just her binge eating disorder. So it's always something else besides her. She doesn't realize that's her. All of that is her.
for a minute there. It's because I had so much going on in my head mentally, and I was told that this was gonna happen. This was part of the detoxing and getting used to eating healthier, and I just gave into it and I messed up. But I do have a appointment to talk to her tomorrow at 8 p.m., a set time. So I'm gonna be talking to my health coach and figuring out what we think I should do for me. Hey guys, so today is
like it matters. You're already set. You're already set on quitting, so who gives a shit? Look at a freaking fat around her shoulders, man. They get back in the back. Freaking wishing she wasn't there.
February 8th. It is the 8th. I haven't talked to you guys in quite a few days, and there is kind of a lot we need to catch up on.
Not really.
A few days ago,
You quit. What else is there?
I got super sick. Super head cold, chest cold, and I am still going through that right now. I have a really bad cough, wheezing, nose is stuffy, can't breathe, head hurts, chest pain, like that whole sickness just
So I think there's a heart attack coming on.
in this roundabout area. So that has been really miserable. On top of that, I got some more really bad news, and I know a lot of people get really upset when I say stuff like that, but this is what's happening with me right now.
Yeah, so she gets bad news, so that's just gonna be another excuse, right? I don't know how she's even gotten to the weight. I mean, the weight. I know the weight. She's gotten to the age that she is now. I never would have even thought that she would have reached, halfway through her 30s. I mean, we're still not there, so.
I'm a wreck, an absolute wreck. If you can tell, my eyes are puffy. I have done
Can't tell. Can't freaking tell. No, I cannot tell. Your whole freaking face is puffy.
Extreme crying recently.
Oh god, yeah.
A lot. Just too many tears to handle.
Well, maybe you lost some weight, some water weight. Look on the bright
before
side.
assumptions are made, no, it has nothing to do with my health. It has nothing to do with me.
Not yet. Not yet.
Physically, like, not me. Also, a lot of people are probably gonna be like, hey, I told you so. But a few days ago,
what?
I have officially decided not to do Optavia. I have decided this through talking with my health coach, with my girlfriend, with tons of people who are close to me.
Don't bring your girlfriend into it. She didn't want any part of that. I mean, they didn't want any part of that.
I thought 800 to 900 calories is not sustainable for someone my weight. And if I was to ever try eating more than that, I would gain weight. It would mess up my metabolism.
She is so silly. That is such silly thinking. So she can't 900 calories. She can't have a little bit more. She's gonna gain weight. So instead, what she's gonna do is have 3,000 or more calories, because that's a lot better, guys.
And I just don't think I'm ready for that low of calorie. My doctor was totally fine with this program. I did talk to her about it. She was totally fine with it until I told her how many calories I would be eating.
Sure.
And then she told me that's just not a good idea. From a doctor's standpoint, she told me it's just too low of calorie for you, or for anybody to sustain in their life. It took me days to decide on this.
No doctor would tell her that. No doctor would tell a freaking close to 600-pound woman that they're having too little calories. That's insanity.
And so I just figured I'd let you guys know.
That
because
you failed
this whole video
else?
is the ups and the downs.
I mean, it's just downs, really. The only ups are your weight. Everything else is down. You're very pessimistic. You're very negative, and the only thing that goes up is your weight. So whatever.
Of this crazy thing we call a weight loss journey. Hey guys, so I actually want to end this video, and I just want to let you guys know that today is actually February 10th, and it's just
damn. You hear those fans on, those freaking big old fans that they used to have. It sounds like they sound like lawnmowers. But I get you would need those extremely what are they, like those what the fuck are they called? Something fans that they're just like really intense and strong.
Honestly, a wild beginning of February. It's pretty much
that room must have been so freaking cold and stinky.
It's the middle of February pretty soon, so it's just like it's just been not the greatest.
She said the middle of February? What? Whatever.
It's been wild. A lot has been going on with my blood family, and it's been a lot. And
the family that she doesn't even talk to, that she's talked so bad about. She's thrown them under the bus how many times? Yeah, because something happened with them. Suddenly she can't diet. Yeah, it makes total sense.
It's been weighing very much on me. But
no, that's the freaking fat on your chest, Amber. Shut up.
I wanted to make this whole video a full weight loss video for the whole month of February.
I freaking have to laugh when she thinks that she's doing so much better now. God, Amber. That's sad.
And I just kind of realized that isn't gonna really.
I mean, though, back in this time, I did feel for her. I wasn't like a total like a-hole like I am now in terms of her, where I thought, you know what, she's not gonna get anywhere. I was still thinking something might happen. Something might freaking hit her over the head and she'd be like, I can't live like this anymore. I wanna live. I don't wanna just like be stuck in my room. After the whole big C thing, that's it. After that, and she started just giving excuses again after she had the operation. Yeah, I was just like, no, this is how she's gonna die. This is gonna be her end. That's it.
To work out, because a lot of people want consistent updates on kind of what I'm going through with that. And oh, by the way, if you guys hear a loud noise, the fan is on right now. It's kind of hot in here. So I just
really could have never guessed. Never would have guessed.
I want to let you guys know that I am ending this video,
and it's not the room that's hot, bitch. That's freaking you. You're like a freaking heater, a radiator.
I'm gonna do more consistent weight updates. I think that's really important, and just kind of be more there on my YouTube, because I haven't really been there, haven't really been uploading much, and I want to be a little bit more consistent. I need to get more out of my head and just word vomit. I really need to word vomit. So yeah, I wanted to end this video. This video did not go as
no, you should just vomit up the food that you ate. I know that's very unhealthy, but shit, it's healthier than freaking staying this big. God damn. Ugh.
And at all, as you guys know, but I kind of wanted to show you guys just what I had. And I know it's probably confusing why I decided not to do Optavia. It's just...
No, it's not confusing. God, look at that face. Look at that stupid, derpy face. It's not confusing at all, Amber. You just proved to everyone what everyone thought.
It's a very great program. The food is not junk food.
It's so freaking... That's so stupid of her, really. She always says that, like, she recommends something that she doesn't like herself.
Has essentials in the food. It has vitamins, good probiotics. It's all really good food, like good for you food. And
it was pretty much junk food, Amber. Come on.
I just know that for me, having 800 to 900 calories is scary and bad for my body. And
so I'm gonna just have the 5,000 to 10,000 calories, guys, because I need it.
I wish more than anything I would have known that prior to doing.
But she did hours and hours and hours and hours of research, right? And she wish she would have known how many calories there were in a, average day. All that research. I don't know what the hell she researched
in the program. And I know that I even said in this video that it's totally fine to have low calories, such low calories, but I'm just glad my doctor kind of was like, no, it's not good. It's not good for your metabolism.
What a freaking liar, man. What a freaking liar.
So, glad that happened. It does
I'm glad that happened. So, I'm gonna go eat now, guys.
And my health coach is still there for me. She's an amazing person. And
that's an MLM person. They're not gonna be there for you, Amber. Get the freaking hell out of this freaking little imaginary world you live in.
I was scared that I let her down, but I'm just really glad that I didn't.
You let yourself down. That's all you did.
She's just more so worried about me,
that she's not gonna get paid. That's what.
Finding what works for me. So I'm just gonna let you guys all know what's gonna go down. Don't worry, the videos will be here. I will start uploading more. Just let me know, I don't know, tweet me or something, Instagram me, whatever, and just kind of let me know what's some more footage that you guys want to see from me. What kind of content, what kind of videos.
If you're working out, she was told you're working out. Real days where like where she actually did diets. She never did any of that. Never did any of that. She just kept doing mukbangs.
So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this weird video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Not a weird video,
Hey guys,
just a sad video, really. Sad woman that she is. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vintage react. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give it this video a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will be seeing you in the next one, alright? Bye.